Did you know that the 1950 star of the original Superman series, George Reeves, ended his own life with a 9mm bullet to the brain during a party the day before his wedding? Anywho, going for a small conclusion on that, I would say, you know, reboots are not hugely popular right now, but this one does have the... You want to laugh, don't you? Yeah. Yeah. Reboots aren't exactly popular these days right now, but I think this one has the capacity to go the distance. Just primarily because it has a better formula than it has a better put together formula, a better put together cast than most people have. I would say I'm not so much worried about the star power as I'm relieved by the people involved. You know, David Goyer, Zack Snyder, Christopher Nolan. You know, these people have made a bunch of successful, like, you know, not just movies, but actual comic book movies. So it seems like this is one of those reboots that could actually have a chance at working. And they're working with Superman, so hopefully they'll avoid that whole Superman curse and, you know.
What do you mean by Superman curse?
Superman curse. There actually is something ever since, I believe, the originals, the Superman curse, where anybody involved with the Superman production usually meets it's like the poltergeist curse. Yeah. You know, Marlon Brando had a bunch of bad shit happen to him after he filmed Superman, you know. Do I really have to mention Christopher Reeves?
It's tragic.
Yes, it was. But yeah, they said that there's like been a curse on the production ever since the original creators got screwed out of a lot of money.
But according to you, the new Superman is already cursed. I mean, look at how many films he's missed out on. So what does he have to lose?
That's true. So maybe this will actually break that streak of his. You know, you never know.
He'll go in opposite.
Yeah. But
so
I would say
paralyzed, he'll win a film award or something like that.
So he'll fall off the back of a truck, be a vegetable, and that'll be his reward. He'll get an Oscar because of it.
No, that's just tough.
Superman curse. But as far as things that we do and don't want to see, we've mentioned.
I don't want to see him fall off the back of a truck and get paralyzed. No, I don't want to see that. Damn.
Well, I don't want to see that. I was simply making an observation. That's all it was. I was making an observation. You know, I don't want to see him go out the way the 1950s star Superman did either. So let's save that one for another day. But I would say, as far as things we do and don't want to see in the film, we've already mentioned that I think the thing we really don't want to see is another damn origin story.
This is going to be an origin story.
I don't want it to be an origin story. Please, no more freaking origin stories.
I have a question, being the man outside of the camera. Let's put it this way. Does the curse kick in after they stop being Superman?
It would appear so.
So that means Welling's just fine right now until the end of this season, right?
I think that's why Smallville has been going on for so long, because he's trying not to die.
Gotcha. Not a bad plan.
It just keeps going
So,
on and
yeah,
on.
it just keeps going on and on and
into
on.
Metropolis.
Yeah.
Just in Smallville, take right into Metropolis. Hey, guess what? You got a new series.
Exactly. He's basically Superman now. He's in the city, and they just don't have him with the costume on. Doomsday's been in the damn show. It's like, but they keep going like he's still a teenager somehow.
Aquaman,
you know, Cyborg. They got the damn Justice League in there already, so it's like. But Tom Welling is just trying to survive. I think he just doesn't want to. He doesn't want to be a vegetable.
He just got
fall off the back of a turnip truck. But as far as that, you know, we'll see how that one goes. We don't want to see another origin story for the damn Superman. It's fucking Superman. Who doesn't know his origin story by now, for Christ's sake? You know, I mean, who really? Who from age 5 to age 60? Who doesn't know Superman's origin story? Unless you're blind or just, you know, absolutely mentally deficient. Yeah. Really anybody knows the origin story by now, so it doesn't even need to go into it. But that's one thing I would like not to see as an origin story for the next film. We'll see how it goes.
They keep shooting origin stories because they want to get it right.
They want to get it right, yeah. Because that's what the next Spider-Man flick is going to be, an origin story, even though, you know, I don't think the old movies that were made by Fox are all that damn old. You know, I think people still do remember Tobey Maguire. The origin story from that one, it's basically the same thing.
It's way back in 2001, man. That was ages ago.
Of course, because the attention span of... What about the last film?
I tell you one thing, Victor Paul.
Not really.
Don't really. You know, the last movie with Venom, Topher Grace.
Guy from the 70s show played Venom.
Anywho, we would like to see just a new story on that one. If they do, I'd really like them to go the Superman All-Star route. They described it in 8 words. You know, doomed planet, last hope. You know, kindly couple. You know, and they basically described it in they described it in like less than a page. His entire history, his entire origin story. Also, All-Star Superman. I would recommend it if you never read a Superman story before. Definitely recommend it. But hey, this is a show based on discussion around comic book movies, so you know, shit. Tell us what you guys think. But as far as the movie itself goes, we hope to see a great film. It seems like it's got a good formula, and we'll just have to see. We'll have to see how it pans out. Maybe the studio, Warner Brothers, has a good track record so far about not fucking up a production. So we'll see how it goes. But Brand, anything to add?
I think it's gonna fail.
Miserably.
Yeah.
Just right on its face? Not a chance.
No.
So this whole thing that we did was rather pointless.
Yeah. Well, it's pretty pointless from the start.
Glad to have your input. Anywho, this has been Corey and Brandon. Hopefully the first episode of many coming to you from Legion Comics for Critical Comics. See y'all later.